What's up buddies, this is Minsu from the Buddy Forest coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel deck profile. Today I'll be showing you the Adamancipator deck that I used to climb to Plat 1. The deck is consistent, able to play through multiple disruptions, and ends on one of the best boards possible in the game. In my opinion, it is one of, if not the best deck in the format. Starting with our main deck, I'm running 3 copies of Researcher, 3 copies of Seeker, and 3 copies of Analyzer. The Adamancipators can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck and summon a level 4 or lower non-tuner that was revealed this way. Researcher and Seeker also function as extenders in hand, since Researcher can be summoned from hand if you control a rock monster, and Seeker can be summoned if you control another Adamancipator card. For my excavation targets, I'm running the koa'ki mirror engine consisting of 3 Supplier and 3 Guardian. Guardian allows you to play around cards like Nibiru, Ash, or Maxi depending on when it's summoned, and Supplier acts as another extender as it can be summoned from a hand if a rock is sent to the graveyard from the field, and searches a Guardian when it's special summoned. The search is important because they can be pitched off of my 2 Doki Dokis, which can discard a rock monster to summon a rock of the same level from my deck. For my next excavation targets, I'm running the Prankit engine of 3 Roxies and 1 Dropsies. This engine allows you to cycle out any unnecessary cards from hand and provides greater field presence. For my final excavation target, I'm running 1 copy of Tackle Crusader. It has an effect where if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can either target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, change the target to face-down defense position, or target 1 face-up spell trap your opponent controls, return the target to the hand. This effect is important because it allows you to deal with any on-field effects such as floodgates or disruptive monsters that may get in the way of your combos. For my other extenders, I am running 3 copies of Medoche Puddingcessor. This card is a level 4 earth monster that can be summoned from hand if there are no monsters in your graveyard. This can be used to make a rank 4 with another level 4 to go into Gallant Granite, which usually searches our next card. We are running 3 copies of Block Dragon, which is the best card in our deck. This bad boy can be summoned from your hand or graveyard by banishing 3 earth monsters from your hand or grave, makes your rocks indestructible, and searches up to 3 rocks from the deck with a combined level of 8 when it is sent from the field to the graveyard. The summon is once per turn, the protection effect makes disruptive cards like Torrential Tribute useless, and its search effect lets you extend in almost any situations. I'm running 1 copy of Gigantes to search. I am running 1 copy of Gigantes to search off of Block Dragon. This card is a level 4 that can be summoned from hand by banishing an earth in your graveyard, but only this way. For my Garnets, I'm running a single copy of Olion and a single copy of Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. Olion is my primary Hulky Fibrax target and can summon a token on board if it's sent to the graveyard. The Dragon Buster Destruction Sword can be equipped to a monster by a Union carry to enable the powerful Buster Lock, which prevents the opponent from summoning from the extra deck. The Maxi is obvious as it is the best hand trap in the format. Ash Blossom is the most generic hand trap in the game, and also functions as a way to stop the opponent's Maxi. Finally, for my spells, I'm running 3 copies of Sekka's Light. Sekka's Light is a powerful spell similar to Pot of Greed that allows you to draw 2 cards. It can also be banished from your graveyard to shuffle back a card in your hand and draw a card. However, this card has a downside of preventing you from playing any other spell traps for the rest of the game except Sekka's Light. The downsides are heavy, but I think the upsides and the nature of the deck means it is the best possible option for the deck. Alright, moving on to the extra deck, my Synchro lineup consists of 1 copy of Riptide, 1 copy of Savage Dragon, and 1 copy of Dragite. Riptide essentially serves as a better copy of your other Adamancipators, as it does the same thing, except it can summon any rock, which includes the Adamancipators. The Savage Dragon serves as an extra source of disruption, as it can negate anything, and on top of that, it can be used to equip the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword because it is a dark. Dragite provides an extra spell trap negate, but in my opinion, the best effect is its Excavate effect, which allows you to bounce any cards on your opponent's side of the board equal to the number of rocks excavated. For my Xyz lineup, I'm running 1 copy of Abyss Dweller and 1 copy of Gallant Granite to search Block Dragon. For my links, I'm running 1 Link Spider, 1 Pranket's Meow Meow Mew to link off the Roxies, 1 Hulky Fibrax to summon the Olion, 1 Cerberus to break boards and to be banished to summon Block Dragon, 1 copy of Pranket's Dodo Doodle Doo, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Union Carrier, 1 Unicorn, an Appaloosa, and an Access Code Talker. For cards you can consider, there's Adhera, Weeping Idol, and the main deck Dragite. For the extra deck, you could also run Herald of the Arclight, and if you don't want to run Sekka's Light, you can main deck Lightning Storms and Droplet. Thank you so much for watching my deck profile, and I look forward to seeing you hit Plat 1. Bye buddies!